Welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. The title of the project is Predicting Effect and Survivability of Lung Cancer Using Machine Learning. And the abstract of the project is cancer is the most important cause of death for both men and women. The early detection of cancer can be helpful in curing the disease completely. So the requirement of techniques to detect the occurrence of cancer nodule in early stage is increasing. A disease that is commonly misdiagnosed is lung cancer. Earlier diagnosis of lung cancer saves enormous life, failing which may lead to other severe problem causing sudden fatal end. Its cure rate, the prediction, depends mainly on the early detection and diagnosis of the disease. To design the model that can be useful in early identification and prediction of lung disease have become a necessity in the research, as it can facilitate the subsequent clinical management of patients. And the flow diagram of the project is: first we need to start the program and read the data set. After read the data set, we need to check the information about the data set and we need to describe about the data set, and then it will move into pre-processing testing. In pre-processing testing, we need to clean our data set. Cleaning means we need to check the missing values or null values in our data set. If it is contains any missing or null value, we need to replace the missing or null values into unique value of 0. After that, it processes into feature selection. In feature selection, or it's like a model selection. In model selection, we need to select the independent variable and dependent variable. After selecting the independent and dependent variable, we need to split the data set into training data set and testing data set for both independent and dependent variable. After splitting, we have to implement the classification. In classification, we are using machine learning techniques to classify the data and predict the results based on accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. I am going to run my project in Anaconda Navigator Spider IDE. I have successfully run my program. And this is our first module, data selection and loading module. In that, I have selected my data set and we use a sample data set in the console working directory. After that, I have to describe my data set. In describe me, it will show the count value, main value, standard value, minimum value to maximum value for each and every columns in our data set. After that, I will apply the pre-processing method. In pre-processing, I will check the data set contains any null values. If it is contain any null values, it will show result is true, but there is no null values in our data set. That's why it will provide the result is false. And that I have to show the array of my independent variable and independent variable. After that, I have to apply the classification method. In classification, first of all, I have used the support vector machine. Support vector machine achieves the 88% of accuracy on the classification report of support vector machine. 0.0 is a normal and 1.0 is a lung cancer patient. And this precision means number of correct prediction, recall means number of correct instance of prediction, F1 score means measuring test accuracy for patient and normal. And this is the confusion matrix for the support vector machine algorithm, and this is specificity and sensitivity of support vector machine algorithm. And this is the feature selection module. In feature selection, I have to apply the chi-square method. In chi-square method, which is used to show the best features in our data set. So after that, I have to plot the comparison between the normal and patient details in the count plot, and this is the pie chart of the normal and diseased patient. And also I plot the gender based count plot and gender based pie chart. And this is the learning curve of SVM algorithm. The red color line is training score and the green color line is cross validation score, that is the test accuracy score. And this is the confusion matrix diagram. And the logistic regression provides the result of 89%, and these are the classification report of logistic regression algorithm, and this is the confusion matrix of logistic regression algorithm and specificity and sensitivity of logistic regression algorithm. and this is the learning curve of logistic regression algorithm, and this is the confusion matrix of logistic regression algorithm. And finally I have to implement the k nearest neighbor algorithm. The k nearest neighbor algorithm, which shows the accuracy of 83%, and these are all the classification report of k nearest neighbor algorithm. This is the confusion matrix of k nearest algorithm, and specificity and also sensitivity of k nearest neighbor algorithm. This is the learning curve of k nearest neighbor machine learning algorithm. And finally this is the confusion matrix, and finally I compare the both three algorithms through the count plot, and the logistic regression algorithm will provide the highest result, and this is the correlation diagram of our data set. These are all the variable results.